Hi guys, MediEvil Fan over 7 here with part 8 of MediEvil Resurrection. I am so sorry about what happened last time. I don't actually know why, but yeah, the picture kept freezing at parts in the last Let's Play. I don't know what happened because none of the rest of the Let's Plays were like that, but I'm worried in case it has something to do with the fact that I changed the frame rate for one particular area in Pulse the Ancient Dead. When I went inside that little area for like getting... No, sure, what was I got? I think it was one of the mecha death pieces, and then we had to fight off more enemies before we could leave and destroy that wall. Yeah, the frame rate dropped there and it really lagged, so I thought if I skipped a lot of frames it might have sped up a little, but that must have affected the whole video, so I'll try and not do that this time. But anyway, more to the point. I hope I made sense there, to be honest. I don't think I made a lot of sense at all. Yeah, today we're actually playing my favourite level in this game, and it's actually a remake, well, it's not a remake, it's a replacement of the lake from MediEvil 1. There's no lake in this game, but instead we have Scurvy Docks, and funnily enough, it's my favourite level in the game, and it's not even in the first game. But yeah, I actually really like this level.
Scurvy Docks. Pirates and smugglers aplenty, but not much in the way of vitamin C.
In the way of vitamin K. Not much in the way of citric acid, so...
Smell the
So, shut up, that's fine. So pretty much we are at the docks of Galamea. It looks a lot more piratey than the first game. The first game's a lot more dark and watery, where this is clearly like a dock of some sort. So yeah, we'll just quickly talk to the gargoyle.
Welcome to Scurvy Docks, a seaside playground for the dregs of Galamea society. Pirates, smugglers, strumpets, knaves, rascals.
The pirates are out to get you. Oh, please tell me. Oh, did any of you see that advert at the end of DVDs or started videos when you were younger? Tell me, did any of that... Did that terrify any of you, that piracy advert? It terrified the shit out of me when I was younger, and it still does now. But
if I were you, I'd come back in the off-season. You could always head straight off to Dragon Island, but you'll need a boat. Try the Harbour Master.
I don't want to wrap up my PS... Well, I'm going to have to wrap up my MediEvil 1 Let's Play at some point, because I've only got one more part left to go, but I'm mostly just prolonging it because I don't want to end it. So yeah, I think quite a lot of people tend to miss the money behind there, because it's quite easy to miss. Like, when you walk through here, you'd have a tendency to just want to carry on instead of turning back to get that money, but yeah, there's money behind there. And at the very start of this level, there's boiler guards, but there's not really any, apart from at the start of the level and at the part with the Harbour Master. So I think there's only like 7 of these in the whole level, so... Oh yeah, and pretty much the main enemies in this level are mullocks. I think they're mullocks, are they? Those little skeleton things. So there's like pirate mullocks. Or I guess you could just call them pirates. So pretty much they're the main enemies in this level. They're not really that hard to defeat, even when you do actually have the wooden sword, because they're pretty easy to defeat with the axe. But I'm just using the wooden sword since I've got it anyway, because it's very useful. Be wary of where you take your fish supper. Certain parts of town attract ravenous seagulls. So this is an entirely original level. This has nothing in relation to the first game. It's entirely original to the makers of this game in particular. Like, this is entirely a new idea, which I actually really like. I like the approach of it. It's a lovely looking level. Great music going to the level as well. So, and it has a quite medieval feel to it.
Trust you find yourself in a cash-rich situation.
More child friendly as it seems. I just think this level does feel a bit medieval like, even though it has a tad fairy tale like feel to it rather than gothic. But I gotta admit, I do actually really like this level. Sold out of parrots thanks to a shortage on the oh, you can read that. So pretty much, yeah. We actually need a time rune for this gate here, and literally all we get inside here is a fish. That's literally all we get in there. But we need it to actually attract a seagull, so that we can fool the Harbour Master into thinking it's a parrot that's sitting on her shoulder. Like, oh, well, if she says like, oh, your genuine buccaneer has tricorn hats and eye patches, they have peg legs and parrots. Yeah. Oh, well, if you don't have a parrot, I'm sure a seagull would, like, substitute for a parrot. I mean, I don't know how on earth that worked, but oh fuck, I keep falling for that. But yeah, pretty much that's useless, that explosive box there. No enemy would ever think of walking up this path, so yeah, that is a stupid place to put one of those explosive boxes, considering they actually hurt you as well as the enemies in this game. Oh, a boiler guard, gotta kill him. This level actually reminds me so much back when I started making bottom YTPs, because one of the first bottom YTPs I actually made had this soundtrack playing at the end of it, like the outro credits. And I don't think that YTP is any longer on YouTube, but it's on Dailymotion, because quite a lot of YTPs that were blocked or had matched third-party contents on YouTube, I just transferred them onto Dailymotion just so I could get rid of all my content ID claims. So yeah, you can probably check it out. You'll probably find somewhere on Daily Motion. Search up bottom sup YTP. It's bound to be one of them. There we go. We'll just listen to. You just froze in place. That happens every time.
Right, what have we here then? You're not one of my regulars, I can see that.
I sound like.
A boat? You want a
Oh,
boat?
what's his name?
Not
I'm
possible,
trying to
I'm
think
afraid.
about you.
The Seafaring
Keith
Charter,
something.
Chapter 3, Rule 7. Only pirates can rent pirate boats.
Chris Barry does a good
Standards
impression
to
of him,
keep
but
up,
I'm
see?
not sure.
Next.
Like, oh, matron, yes. I'm not quite sure what his name is there.
A pirate? Yes, of course you are. And
Clearly
my
a
name's
wannabe
Jolly
of him,
Roger.
but I can't even remember his name. It's Keith something.
Listen, your genuine buccaneer wears tricorn hats and eye patches. They have peg legs and parrots.
I think I got that line right
know
earlier, did I?
these things.
I meet pirates on a professional level every day of the week.
Now
I get out of my way, blocking my counter is a serious breach of health and safety, and I have a ship returning as we speak. Not played this album in quite a while, and I have to remember that line. That's quite good. I wave my hair in smug-idity. A word I made up. Right, so, yeah, look at these totally difficult mullocks. Yeah, oh wow, what a challenge to providing. Whoa, oh, that was so hard. Oh god, that was difficult. I acted like that was going to be really difficult. Okay, so that boat came in as well as this one. So this one came in with a maroon. So now we can actually get to a different part level. So now that we've spoken to him, yeah, we're not going to speak to him again. He's going to moan at us saying, "Oh, you've got nothing to prove to me that you're a parrot so far." So yeah, and even if we don't get all the stuff we need, it's like, "Nice try, but you don't have a parrot," or something like that. So I've actually not really gone to him before when I haven't gotten everything, so I can't quite remember what he says if you don't get all of the required equipment. I think I actually, one time, I tried not collecting the skull and crossbones because I thought we wouldn't need it, because everything we collect in this level we have to wear to him, but when we collect the skull and crossbones we don't have to wear it, so I thought that we could get away with not collecting it, but when I went to see him he says, "You don't have a skull and crossbones for your boat," so I thought, okay, so we do need a skull and crossbones, so... Oh no, this soundtrack is just... It's kind of filling me with nostalgia, really. Even though this wasn't really much of a childhood game for... Well, it was kind of childhood for me. But, yeah, it's... I actually really like this level. I remember I used to just replay this level over and over. Like, quite often if I complete the level, I would sort of, like, not save after playing it and just replay the level, because I love playing this one. Yeah, I'll go back and kill those mullocks in a second. Dun, dun, dun. So, yeah, in this level, you pretty much have to make sure you get every enemy, because... You have to get every enemy to have 100% of the chalice in this level, because you know how in some levels you can miss like the odd enemy and still have 100%. In this level you do have to kill every enemy, so... It sucks how you can't have a shield in this game, apart from like when carrying like a couple of weapons, because I could so use it half the time, because look how much life I've lost. As good as the wooden sword is, it's a shame you can't use a shield while holding it, so... I think I've killed all the mullocks in this area. I think in this part here, once we've got the Dragon Armour in the next level, I'll backtrack to inside the Asylum, but I won't record me replaying the level. I'll just cut up to the point that I get the chalice, and I'll show you like me getting the chalice. And I will get the chicken drumsticks from Dan's Crypt. And I know both the times I did my long play, I think I forgot the chicken drumsticks in Dan's Crypt. I think it's more just because I was trying to get the game done as fast as I could. But I think some people were like, thought I didn't know what was there. I actually did, but thanks for pointing it out anyway, but yeah, I did know it was there. And yeah, okay, sorry. I got a bit lost there for a second. I'm getting a bit distracted. Right, so we need to get the skull and crossbones for the harbour master. Oh yeah, we need the hammer right now. So, yeah, hammer. There we go. There we go. So use that. Like, takes about half an hour to hit something with the hammer in this game, so that's like a downgrade from the first game. Like I've mentioned already, it's much faster using the hammer in the first game, but in this game it takes like half an hour to use the hammer. So yeah, we don't want to go on the boat yet because we need to knock down all of these little watchout towers so that we can actually get the stuff that's in them. And to do that, we use this cannon here. And we can actually move it about. So yeah, so we need the club here. See, I do need some of my weapons, other than the wooden sword, even though I've got it now. I'm just going to go to the Hall of Heroes for the sake of like level completion, just to show you complete it, but I don't really need to, because in this game there's not really a reward for getting all the chalices other than saying you've got all the weapons, because in this game you just get the ending, like the Hall of Heroes ending, regardless of whether you got all the chalices or not, so yeah, I don't know why they did that. I thought it made more sense to like be rewarded with the ending for getting all the chalices, but nah, I don't think you really get a reward in this game other than just saying you've got weapons. But yeah, I'm gonna get all the weapons anyway, just to say I've completed the game 100% and I've made the effort. So come on, Daniel, get your bony button to gear by. Come on, there we go. I'll probably be playing like Medieval again a lot over my Christmas holidays because I am finally on my college holiday and at the end of this week actually. I've got placement next week and then I think that's me on holiday for 2.5 weeks. So I'll hopefully get more YTPs done and more Let's Plays. Hopefully. I said that over the summer holidays and I still didn't get much done. I don't know, it's a mixture of lack of motivation, having a crappy laptop and just college work. Because, oh, funny enough, when I actually get my next college payment, I should be able to afford my new laptop, so I should actually be uploading videos more consistently, yeah, once that's arrived, so that's good. So yeah, we've got a life file there. Pretty much we just knocked down one of the watch it towers to get a life file that I didn't even need. So we've got the skull and crossbones there, we get it. Whoops. So we pretty much go to the captain's hideaway to get a peg leg. No, we don't. We get the hat from his hideaway, and we get the peg leg, so we dig it up from this person's grave. So yeah, we dig up a poor person's grave just so we can steal his peg leg. So that's cruel of Dan, come think of it. This poor innocent person that we have to completely rob his grave so that we can access an island. Dun, 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 dun. Whoa. Die. There we go. I love the sound they make when they die. They're like tick tick ding. Captain Hideaway. Shut up. Yeah, I love decorating with nautical theme. Hell yeah to the pirates. The pirates are out to get you. I'm sorry if I'm scarring you with bringing up that advert. It's actually scarring me too because I hate the advert too. Like literally scarring me for like the advert. So yeah, I've got the chaos rune now, so we can go through this gate and kill the last of the enemies. Because I'm pretty sure the last enemies will be in this room and we'll have 100% once we've killed all these mullocks. So this level's actually not that long, to be honest. So yeah, so it's got 100% now. Yeah, so even with me dilly-dallying, this level's got pretty fast. It really is a short level. Sea Dog Cemetery. Here lies many of the most legendary pirates ever to splice the main race, including Redbeard, Tidybeard, Fakebeard, the Pirate Queen, and Peg Leg Pedro, who cheated and wobbled across the 7 seas of here. Nothing but woodworm, motherfucker. There we go. So, now that is a great background. I really like the look of that. That must be the ghost ship or something. And that's like a volcano. I wonder if that's like Dragon Island over there. So, I don't know. I quite like that background. It looks really good. Oh yeah, the spade. So I'm trying to think what I have to do there. Oh yes, and this boulder that's over here. I actually think when I first played this game, I always missed this boulder, and I don't know how, because it's actually pretty obvious. This boulder is here. So I think, yeah, I always missed the life ball that was behind here when I first played it. But yeah, there's a life ball behind here and 2 things of money, 2 chests of money. I was trying to think of the right term. And also, oh yeah, the chalice is actually buried underneath this grave here. So yeah, that's great. It's another buried chalice, just like the one in Dan's Crypt. So once we've got the chalice, we've got literally everything except for the seagull, which will apparently will be able to fool the harbour master into thinking it's a parrot. So he thinks I'm a genuine sea dog. Yeah, what kind of genuine sea dog wears a seagull on their shoulder? I mean, like, yeah. Well, so Danny Forrest can get away with everything. I mean, what? It's not every day you see a skeleton walking about just going like, "Hey, can I buy a boat, please?" So. I'm like, oh sure sir. I would say it's weird that you've got a seagull on your shoulder instead of a seagull, but hey, you're a skeleton, I'll let you away with it. So yeah, we'll go up to him now. He'll say, hey, you don't have a pirate. A parrot, sorry, they call him like here. I already know he's going to tell us off, but I just want to hear what he has to say. Dun 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 dun.
Nice
oh fuck, he looks scary there.
But your shoulder appears to be birdless.
Oh, it's a bird now, is it? Not just a parrot.
This submission removes any claims to piratical authenticity you may have, I'm afraid.
Afraid?
Go bother someone else, wannabe.
You're one to talk, wannabe. Keith, I can't remember the person who you're impersonating. That's really annoying me. Please comment down below because it's really doing my head in. I'm trying to think who he is. He's from... I think it's... the Carry On movies, but... I just can't think of his name. Okay, so there we go. We've got a fish from the fishmongers, I'm guessing. It looks like a vegetable shop, and there's a fish counter here. Oh, every time I play this level, I really fancy a chippy. Or a chippy, or fish and chips, or the chipper, or whatever it is you call it in different parts of the UK. We call it chippies up here. So now that we've got the fish, we can use the fish to get a seagull. Well, okay, I'll move a bit more specifically then. Is that better? Was I not standing quite accurately over it? There we go. So now we have got a bird. A birdless. So now we've got a bird now. We've got myself a bird. There we go. So yeah, we've now got a seagull, even though he says they wear peg legs and parrots. But now I've changed my mind, so long as you've got a bird on your shoulder, that'll do. And also, make sure he shits on your shoulder as well. I mean, just like this one does. I mean... Oh, well, since you caught me, I'm not going to bother eating your fish. No real seagull would do that. He would peck my head and be like, what the fuck are you doing? Give me my food. And seagulls are greedy little vultures, especially in the likes of Aberdeen and the Says and that. I mean, I think my cousin actually had a seagull sitting on her head, actually trying to eat her sandwich one time. And I think one of my dad's ex-fiance's friends apparently had her hair pecked at for, like, being around the seagull's baby eggs, because she must have thought that she was trying to attack them or something. But yeah, seagulls are vicious little creatures. They even, like, kill, like, little birdies just for their food and that. And I even saw a poor little injured birdie outside in my garden one time being attacked by a seagull, even after I tried to save it, and I was bawling, crying because I wasn't able to save it.
A genuine scurvy
But it kept trying to fly off every time I tried saving it, so I don't want to bring that up again because I remember crying when it happened. Okay, here we go.
Quite a dashing one at that.
Oh, I love to promote homosexuality.
I guess that's the latest crazy seafaring
Quite a
fashion, eh,
dashing
Captain
parrot. He is quite a
I'm sure
dashing
you have
parrot, I
hundreds.
suppose, for skilling.
Just follow me and I'll show you your boat.
Cheers, man. I'll get on this freaking kick-ass boat right now, yeah. That's not the ghost ship, it's too small. So... Oh, hells yeah. Love that boat. Freaking rocks, man. And the next level is a replacement. Like, I really liked the Scurvy Docks. That's quite a good replacement to the lake. Even though I did like the Lake from one. That was good too. But I don't like this next level so much. I much prefer the boldly Glaswegian... Is it Glaswegian? The Glaswegian Dragon from MediEvil 1. And I just like how that was a level in general. You got like chalice and everything. There was enemies in it called Rhinotaurs. It was a sunken town of Melmead. There's pretty much a better story behind the Crystal Caves MediEvil 1, but pretty much the level consists of only a boss in this game, and it's called Dragon Island. We pretty much just go into it and kill a camp dragon. And the Dragon Armour is his mother, or something like that in this game. You're like, you're asking for a piece of my mother, motherfucker. So, oh yeah, and I also don't like this version of Dirk Steadfast, to be honest. He sounds a lot less enthusiastic about playing the role compared to the original. You look like you could do with a good teddy, or could the fuck.
Have you got yourself a magic sword, Lee?
Can I get some subtitles here?
Daniel, man, you cannot go into battle against an army of the undead without having used a magic sword. Are you mental or something? Yeah, man.
I think Dan, yeah, I think it was it Chris Sorrell or Jason Wilson? I can't remember who it is who played Dan in MediEvil 1, but he reprised his role in MediEvil Resurrection. I think he's the only voice actor who reprised his role in the remake. Yeah, so yeah, the original person who played Dan in MediEvil 1 plays Dan in this game, and funnily enough, I actually never noticed before that he sounded anything like him, but come to think of it, he does actually sound a lot like the original. Dragon Island. Islands with Dragon Island was once considered the ideal. Oh, I got that quite wrong, sorry. I get a bit tongue-tied when I'm talking at the same time as someone. Not that I'd normally do that because I'd be considered rude, but if I'm talking over a recording, that's not so bad. So now we are in the replacement of Crystal Caves, which is really shitty because pretty much... See, look at all these beautiful crystals. It could have been an awesome level. I could have sworn, because I think this game, oh whoops, was a bit like Spyro Enter the Dragonfly in the sense that it had rushed development because it was to be released on a certain date, but this was considered to be more good considering their time constraints. Like, they did quite well with the time they were up against, so I think with the time, if they were given more time, they would have included all the levels from Neutronel. And I think this would have been Crystal Caves instead of just a boss. But this island is home to the King of Dragons. Mother of Dragons! So, despite their generally fearsome reputations, many dragons are in fact sensitive executors who enjoy nothing more than a good book and a chalice of chamomile tea. Ugh, chamomile tea. Beware though, even the most sophisticated serpent can be a little touchy of disturbed. Oh, I much prefer the dragon from MediEvil 1. I much prefer his accent. The one in this game looks a bit better, but in MediEvil 1 I much prefer the accent of the dragon. Look at all these awesome looking crystals. I love the graphics this level. It could have been so much better this level. Oh, shut up, Asylum. Do your fucking head in.
My musty twit.
You can help me by doing nothing, actually, come to think of it. I don't need anything from you. So I think, is there a shield in here? No, I don't need that either, because I'm never going to use a shield again in this game, because they're freaking useless. Ah, but come to think of it, here I will need a hammer. But come to think of it, I think this boss will be really easy with the broadsword.
Please don't tell me you're here on a quest.
He seems like he's got a cold. He's camp with a cold.
What do you want?
I am a homo dragon, but in the first game I was a Glaswegian dragon.
I do so loathe the attention of the great unwashed. That diction brings tears to one's eyes.
Then dry throat. Sorry. He pronounced that more syllables than was there.
Certainly a bold piece. Look at the line, the detail. Très chic, très
amusant.
Très now.
Oh, by the way, I keep calling him like a homo and all that. I'm not mean to be homophobic or anything. I mean, the irony of that, I'm actually a homo myself. So
dear boy, no.
I just tend to use that kind of language. Like I tend to use like offensive words, but I don't mean them. If that makes sense. So,
but you're asking for a piece of my mother. Do I come around your
I mean, you should hear me when I'm with my friend Alex in my Let's Plays. Some of the crap I come out with when I'm around her. Oh my god, I'm so sorry if you watch our Let's Plays and I'm so inappropriate. I do not mean half the stuff I say. Oh, sorry. Let's focus more on the task.
Really?
Absolutely vulgar. Oh my god, it's terrible. I was brought up in an upper class family. I don't know what it's like to be like the working class. I cannot abide in food like the working class have. Can't stand poor people.
Those crystals on the ceiling.
I do not like people like Duncan Ballantyne from Asylum. Does the person I'm acting like ring a bell? For those of you who watched I'm Sideways this year, you'll know I'm trying to act like Lady C. Oh, so let's focus more on this. So this is pretty awesome looking. So this would have looked awesome if this was actually a boss within a level, but I would have still wished that this was Crystal Caves as well as this. Because this could have been so much more awesome as this actually looks right now. I love the detail of the crystals and the background stones and the lava. Everything about this level is perfect. It looks really nice. I just wish it was a level as well as this boss. Ah, so I think he's a bit harder than in MediEvil 1 because pretty much it's an easier pattern to notice because in MediEvil 1 you have to pretty much hit the platform that's like to the left of the one that you're wanting to have stones falling on top of the dragon, whereas it's a bit more random in this one. So yeah, it's a bit more randomly situated, so it's a bit unpredictable which one. Whoa! So I'm struggling to concentrate on one thing because I don't want to die here. So, oh, screw you, dragon. He's much harder than in the first game. He's really easy in the first game. And oh my gosh, don't die, please, don't die. Okay, though. Oh, I didn't even try to hit him there. I don't even think we have to hit the platforms. I think we could just walk on them. So I'm just going to run back and forth, hoping that one of these platforms will hit him in the head. Yeah, there we go. I don't know why I never thought that before. There we go. That's actually much easier than I thought, doing that way. Let's keep running back and forth. Okay, maybe not then. Oh, okay, maybe. That worked quite well. So let's just whack him with my rhythm sword. Hit him, hit him, hit him. Hells yeah, hells yeah, hells yeah. So that should come in one hit. Yes, he's dead. Oh no, he's not dead. Ah, well, I totally jinxed that. I hope I don't get this phony attack again that he's actually, his life bar is empty but he still requires one tiny little hit. Because that really pisses me off when that happens. Dun, Oh, like you see, the crystals are gradually breaking. No, I don't think he's taking a breather, but I can hardly move right now, can I? Have some consideration, you bastard. Come off it. Stop flapping your gums or wings. Yeah, wings, not gums. I hear that saying way too much at college. Flapping your gums. Sorry guys, the recording for some reason cut off for the last minute worth of my commentary there. No idea why. I did actually have to export it in a different format because there was actually a problem with the audio, but it seemed to render fine when I changed it to a different format, but I lost the last minute's worth of it for some reason. But pretty much I was just speaking a load of rubbish anyway, so what I said wasn't really mattering. I was pretty much just moaning about how long it was taking for me to actually get a chance to hit the dragon here, because I thought there was a moment I had to wait to be able to hit him, but pretty much all I just had to do was jump quickly to hit him as soon as he finished waving his wings. So pretty much that's him dead now. And then during this part here, I think I was moaning about how shitty it was that I couldn't jump up through that hole again there, and I was pretty much doing an impression of Lady Sif, who was in I Was Ever Get Me Out of Here in well, in Australia, but it showed in UK. I know, it's an impression because I thought that dragon kind of reminded me, and her being all like, oh, I can't handle all the stress. So yeah, anyway, pretty much here I just ended this part here because I was going towards inside the asylum to replay all to get the chalice, but I cut out me recording the whole level because I thought you probably wouldn't want to see me replaying the whole level again. So I'll just see it all when I'm back up to the point that I get the chalice, so I'll see you there. Right, that's us just defeated that really cheesy boss, Mr. Axie. He was pretty easy again, and we absolutely aced this level. Look at that, full health, I got right through it. And, well, I have lost health along the way, but I've ended it with full health, so that's awesome. So, pretty much, we could just skip the mayor right now. We can obviously have to, like, go in and free him, but we don't have to listen to what he has to say, because we did that in the part we played Sleeping Village. So, yeah, which key is it that frees him again? Oh, well, oh wait, no, it's through here. Oh, money. Sorry, my mic's starting to fall down, so I'm using my knee holding up, so I'm quite worried about falling down. So yeah, we've got the key now, but before we actually feed the mirror, we'll just get the chalice now, actually. So yeah, we just switch to the Dragon Armour. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting it's not in the first row like in the first game. And we can just walk across the lava now. And there we go, we've got the chalice. And for the fun of it, we'll just kill these zombies, because it's quite fun killing zombies. So there we go, even though we don't need to. So, and then just run back across. So we'll free the mayor, even though, like I said, we don't have to. But, well, we do have to. But we don't have to listen to, you know, his shit about being fat and eating food. So, yep, shut up. Shut your fat face, motherfucker. There we go. There we go. Got the moon rune, and we don't need that either. So we can just leave here now, and we'll go back to Dance Crypt to get chain drumsticks, and I think we'll call this an episode. So, oh yeah, after being Hall Heroes, of course.
Enjoy your visit. Patrons are reminded to leave quietly.
We've had complaints from the neighbors. The neighbors. Come to think of it, the neighbors used to be a drama on TV. Does that even show anymore? Come think of it. I didn't even watch it, so I don't know why I'm asking. But okay, so what hero have we got just now? Ugh, Ravenhooves again. Oh, does he give us the magic long bow right now?
Fortescue, you must stop stalking me, or I will call my cousin, who is a police horse. Only for fun, of course.
Yeah, well, my cousin
just likes the underclasses to trample.
Perhaps
I should try I talk to you. You are the yin to my aristocratic yang. Do you see? Enough small talk.
Aristocrat.
A final gift for you. A magic longbow, no less.
That's what I call my friend Alex all the time. Come think about
You
aristocrats.
should find its raw power very pleasing. Personally, I prefer.
Oh, I like the look of that. It's actually like a blue bow. It doesn't like MediEvil 1. It's like a blue flame that looks sort of hangs off the bow. But I don't know. I quite like both versions of the bow. I quite like the look of the Dragon Armour in this game, and I also like the. Why is he not breathing fire? That's weird. Yeah. I'm not sure if that's just a bug in this game, but I think I've noticed that in Emulator too. He doesn't always breathe fire out of it like he's meant to. But yeah, more to the point. I like how the Dragon Armour is more needed in this game. You need it at more times. But the level it was originally meant for in Medieval 1's not even in this game, and we only need it in the Gal's Gauntlet in Medieval 1. It's useful at other points in Medieval 1, but we don't need it at any other point in Medieval 1 apart from the Gal's Gauntlet. But yep, we kind of need it for the chicken drumsticks here in Dan's Crypt, so yeah, we'll just return to Dan's Crypt to get the chicken drumsticks. Chicken drumsticks.
If you're looking for a dead Dan.
Even though it's quite dreary just replaying the whole of Inside the Asylum just to get the chalice, because you have to play it once to free the mirror, replay it all again just to get the chalice. But a good thing with that is along the way you can collect more money and all that, so that's quite useful. But I've already got like tons of money anyways, so did I read all these books? Yeah, congratulations on your purchase of the Crypt 3000. That's not in the first game, is it? All these books. Yeah, we won't read that. But can we look at the map here? Yeah, we can. So this is like the full map without Dan's face on it. So yeah, come think of it, after this part, we'll be doing there next time, then the ghost ship, and then up towards Zark's lair. So yeah, we'll exit the map for now. Alright, so more to the point, we'll just zoom through here, not get the wooden sword because it's not worthy. And we'll switch to our Dragon Armour again. And we will get the timer in, some more money because that can't hurt. And then here is chicken drumsticks. And that's pretty much all we came back here for. So yeah, the chicken drumsticks are actually pretty useful in Zark's lair. And shit, I didn't mean to get that. It's pretty useful in Zark's lair because it's pretty useful. Because we can earn back health from defeating enemies from not even having to hit them. So it's pretty damn useful. I mean, so yeah, so that's that done now. So that's that then. That's this part done. So I will see you all in next part, which is actually my last part, come to think of it. Because I'm hoping to play the last 3 levels in the next part. So yeah, we'll be playing the Haunted Ruins next. And from what I recall, I was going to say it just is. This level is structured very similar to the original game. There's the odd change in it. It's a remastered version of the Return to Graveyards music from Medieval 1 that goes to this level in this version, which is surprisingly fitting, considering though in the first game I like the feeling that the first game gives with its original soundtrack, because it gives more of a feeling of sorrow that this is what's been left behind of Sir Daniel Fortescue's home, whereas this version of the Haunted Ruins tends to feel a bit more dramatic, like it's almost like climatic coming to an end, like they're burning the castle to the ground. It's got more of a dramatic feel to it. Then we're going on Zark's, the ghost ship to Zark's lair. So yeah, with enough rambling now, I hope you enjoyed the Let's Play. Hope you all have a Merry Christmas if I don't upload another very poor Christmas, and hoping to upload something for Christmas. But yeah, just take care guys, and I'll try to upload the next part as soon as possible, and I'll have to end Medieval 1 as well. So yeah, just take care.